Good afternoon, my beloved. Pastor Ron Brown from First Congregational Church in Southington, Connecticut, here with you for a worship preview for our worship service coming up this Sunday, June 20th. In the meeting house here, and you can see that our meeting house is used for many purposes. The graduation of the 4-year-old class from Village Green Nursery School, our church-run nursery school here at 37 Main Street was this week, so you can see that their banners are still up here in the meeting house. We will be worshiping this Sunday live and in person at YMCA Camp Sloper in the amphitheater. The forecast looks like it's going to be a wonderful, beautiful Sunday morning again, so we look forward to being together for worship there in the amphitheater again at 10 o'clock. If walking down to the amphitheater is difficult for you, there is a possibility to drive there and even have a chair you can set up right outside your car in order to participate in the worship service in person if you wish. If not, if that's too much for you to get to, or if you're not yet comfortable being in crowds, the worship service is live streamed on our Facebook page, fccsouthington.org/live stream. Also will be available on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. Again, live at 10 o'clock, but then on all those three places, our website, Facebook, and YouTube, you can watch the service later if you're not able to be there at 10 o'clock. We continue our sermon series this week. Pastor Laura is still on vacation, but I will be leading the worship service, the second installment of our summer sermon series, Holy Troublemakers and Unconventional Saints. Our troublemaker and saint this year is actually a contemporary person, the Reverend Canon Broderick Greer, who serves as a canon in the Episcopal Cathedral in Denver. He grew up in the Baptist church and learned in his growing up about dialoguing with the sacred text, with the Bible, figuring out what it means and how it continues to speak to us in new and different ways. And in that way, an unconventional saint and a holy troublemaker, but one that I really identify with, because in my approach to the Bible study, that's the way I want to do it and want to lead others, help others as we do Bible studies, to have a dialogue with the sacred text, to figure out what it means for us today. Its truth is not necessarily set in stone, but rather comes from our interaction and our taking seriously these ancient words that we have received through the Bible. So that's what we'll be talking about at the worship service on Sunday morning. Two scripture passages that I think demonstrate that well. One from the 8th chapter of the book of Nehemiah, which is a story of when Jerusalem and the temple were rebuilt after the exile to Babylon in the 6th century BCE. So Nehemiah asked Ezra, the priest, to read from the Bible, and he does so, and it's with interpretation so that people have understanding. And then a passage from the 4th chapter of Luke, where I think Jesus demonstrates well this way that we have the dialogue with the sacred text. He did it himself as he unrolls the scroll of the prophet Isaiah and reads from it and interprets for the people what it means. So I'm very excited about the worship service. Some beautiful music as always in a beautiful setting. So please join us either in person or online if you can. And just another announcement about the life of our community. We have decided that we will do our main Sunday morning worship service at 10 o'clock at Camp Sloper through Rally Day, which is September 12th. So that will be our main Sunday morning service. But we are going to have 5 worship services here in the meeting house during the summer. They're going to be evening services scheduled for 6 p.m. on Sunday evenings, and 5 different dates. The first one is coming up in just a week from this coming Sunday on June 27th at 6 p.m. here in the meeting house. The service will include special music, will be scripture, reflection, prayer, about 45 minutes or so long, so we don't want to spend too much time in an enclosed space, still trying to be careful. But for those of you who have missed being in this meeting house for worship, I hope you'll join Pastor Laura and me for this first one. There'll be 2 more in July and 2 more in August as well. The quilts are back up on the balcony rails. It will be good to have people gathered back in this beautiful space. So again, Sunday evening, June 27th, 6 p.m. for an indoor, in the meeting house worship experience. So I hope you're enjoying this lovely afternoon. I was just outside for a brief walk across the street, and it's just a beautiful afternoon. God has blessed us with some beautiful weather after our heat wave. So we are so grateful for that, and I hope you're enjoying it. And I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. So may God bless you now and always. See you soon.